John, how's it going? It's Bree. I wanted to go ahead and record this video for you, just quickly going over your website, some things that you can do, some tips and tricks you can do to help more people find it, what your competition is doing, and how to do better than them. Before I get started, I just wanted to mention with your URL, I noticed that you have this WordPress 1 at the end of your URL. Even if I go to your home page or if I delete it, it is incorrectly on there. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. So for starters, with your website, I see you've got the menu, the header, a call to action a little bit, your services right away. I will say I was a little bit confused right off the bat looking at your menu. So when I dropped down services, I was like, oh, construction management, okay, pre-construction services. So I now know that you're a home builder in Boston and nearby. So, but going to your services, I wouldn't have realized that you were a home builder. Under services, I would recommend either adding to here a service that says custom home building or something along those lines. And then after going to that, if I wanted to learn more about construction management or pre-construction services, I could. But when I originally looked at this, it kind of looked to me like these were commercial services. And me coming here, if I was looking for a home builder, I was a little thrown off. Just a suggestion, but I think the rest of this is great. I love that you have some project examples. You've got a call to action, a gallery, a blog. I'm assuming this means to go to your house profile and maybe see some reviews. This is a little hard to read, but other than that, these are some really nice pictures, and I do like that. I love that you have your services listed right away. So this is how I figured out. I was like, oh, okay, you build custom homes, love it. Luxury renovation. So I assume that this means you do renovation as well, but then I read your custom home builders. So if you do provide renovation services, I would just recommend putting something about renovation services here. And then historic preservation. This is actually really cool. I love that you guys are able to help preserve historic houses or maybe rebuild them. And I love this testimonial, but I do think you should put a description here and put this testimonial elsewhere. But this is a really cool service and something that should definitely be highlighted, especially near and around the Boston area. So I also love these videos you have of the work you've done. They're really awesome. View portfolio, which is also great, and then the footer. So the other thing that I'm definitely seeing as an issue is there's really not a whole lot of content on this homepage. There's like no words. And so this is an issue for two reasons. The first reason being is that Google likes to see about a minimum of 1,500 words on the homepage. And this is because they have crawlers. They're going through the content. They're trying to figure out what services you offer, what areas you serve, etc. The more content you have on here, the more Google's going to view you as an expert. In addition to that, you want to beat out your competitors. So if your competitors had 1,000 words, then you want to have 1,500 words, etc. In addition to that content, you want to have keywords. So if someone was searching for custom home builder, Boston, Massachusetts, and you had custom home builder, Boston, Massachusetts, all over the page, you're going to be really relevant for that search, and Google is going to be willing to put you higher at the top. Now, if we did a Google search for custom home builder, Boston, Massachusetts, we can see there's actually quite a bit of ads here. So this is a sought after word. So we see ad. So these guys are running Google ads, and actually an ad in here as well. So this is called the map pack, and the top 3 listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. The way you get yourself into the top 3, or at least get listed, is 1, by having a profile, so creating a Google business profile. 2, by filling it out as much as possible. Name, address, phone number, hours, a full description, posts, photos, etc. And 3, by putting your information into as many directories as possible. Directories are things like Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics. The same things apply. You want to be on the front page, and ideally these top 3. I see that Attach is the first local guy, so let's take a look at them. Oh, this is an interesting house. Wasn't sure what I was looking at. This is a nice one. Cool. Okay, so they've got photos right off the bat, custom home builds, some examples of their work, some more examples of their work, a little bit about them, explore a full range of services, some more projects, why choose us, cool, some calls to actions. Okay, so not a whole lot of content on here, but definitely more than's on your website now. Let's talk about why they're ranking. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what you're up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. These ratings are really important for the search results. A UR rating is essentially a trust rating with Google. A DR rating is essentially a power rating with Google. These numbers are generally raised by a thing called a backlink. And all this really is just a shout out or a link from another website. And the more of those you have, the more powerful your website will get, essentially. Lastly, and most importantly, I wanted to talk about the organic keywords. These are the keywords within the content that I was talking about before. For example, custom home builder Massachusetts. There's approximately 250 people who Google this per month. Custom Home Builders MA, another 250 a month. Custom Home Builders Massachusetts, approximately 250 a month. Custom Home Builders in 250. Home Builders 600. Holy crap. Okay. I'm not gonna go through all of these, but holy crap. Between Massachusetts and some in Boston, wow, there's a lot of people searching. A lot of people searching for home builders. It is kind of competitive, but of course I can see why. So that's really important. The more people that find your website, the more people that are going to call you, and in turn, the more people you're going to land. It's really important to rank for these keywords. If we take a look at your website's ratings, your UR is not bad, your DR is pretty low, and we would want to get you some more high quality backlinks. And if we take a look at your organic keywords, we can see that they're kind of what your service pages were based around, right? They're not exactly local words. We want something like this one, Custom Home Builders Boston, but it says you're in roughly 63rd place, so about the 6th place of Google. Same thing here about the 8th page of Google. So to recap, if you got some more content on your homepage, you got the keywords within that content, and you got some more high quality backlinks to your site, that would really help to get you ranking higher. I hope that this is helpful, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Have a great day.